Hey guys, and welcome to the channel. I'm WTFarm Girl, and this is my farm, and I've got something really cool to show you. Now, I know you're wondering, is this really clickbait? No, it's not clickbait. I can almost guarantee you that this is a lot cooler than human bones. And this is legit right behind her house. Now, we're not sure exactly what the history of this property is, other than there haven't been any houses or infrastructures on this property as far as anyone can remember. That's quite a ways away. However, what you're about to see will leave you scratching your head. Now, this is the sort of stuff that I would have loved as a kid. And I was really kind of excited when I saw it, but also horrified. No, not that. What are you doing, crazy? You gonna jump from there? It's a little bit of a long ways for you. Likes to show off for the camera. There you go. You ever seen a cat back down a tree? Good job, Teddy Tut. Good job. So this whole area back here is a graveyard. Now, I don't know if you can tell what kind of graveyard it is yet, but I will show you and we'll walk through it from one end to the other. Let's start down here. And before you start wondering, no, I do not let the kids back here at all because it's not safe. All right. This is pretty much where it starts. You ready? Okay. In case you haven't guessed, this is an equipment cemetery. This is where old things went to die and be dead and be buried. I don't even know what all is back here other than this looks like it might be a tricycle tire of a bike. Tell. I don't know where the rest of it is. It's all buried. I don't know what that is. But every year, more and more stuff comes up to the surface. Here's an old can. This wasn't here last year. Ugh. Looks like it's full of holes. Actually, looks like a cheese spread. There you go. American cheese spread. It looks like it was chewed up by animals, perhaps. So we have a bin of some sort. If you saw the video where we dug a safe out of the backfield, there's a link up here. Anyway, that's what that kind of looks like. And this is all legit stuff that we didn't plant back here. It's just been here. So right here we have a big post of some sort. See, it's square, not round, so it's not a tree. Oil bin. Man, this is something, but I don't know what. Oh, maybe it's like a refrigerator. You can see like a vent down there. I don't even know how we would begin to get all this stuff out of here. This wasn't here last year either. I don't know what this is. A lot of the stuff is sadly very rusted up. This looks like it was burned. I know there's something down there. See, there's something right here that's buried. Anywhere you see moss growing, there's something here. This is one of the few things I actually know. Let me come around here and show you. Here's a whiskey bottle. This, I believe, is a manure spreader, or part of the manure spreader. See that? There's a downspout. I don't know what this is. This thing is cast, and it's pretty much busted up. It almost looks like an old bell. Do you think that was an old bell? Maybe I should try and pull that out. That would be so cool if I could save that. we need somebody to be able to repair it because it's got a huge crack on the side. Here's more, probably from the spreader. You can see some gears back there of something. Looks like a drive shaft of some sort right there. I'm honestly just BSing what I think any of this stuff is. I don't know what that is. I have tried digging this stuff up before. It is really, really buried and really hard to dig up. I even had the tractor back here trying to pull some of this out, and it was hard, I'm not gonna lie. There's something that's wood right there. Chunk of plastic, trash. There's a lot of trash back here too, besides the old metal stuff. Barbed wire. That's the same gear I was showing you before. Bottles, mattress. Not sure what that is. Ooh, scared another cat. Hey, buddy. This looks like it could still be usable. This looks like a manure shoveler with no handle. Don't know what that is. This is really cool. This is an old tractor tire. This would be really cool to salvage for something. Put your comments down below if you're crafty and you know what this could be used for. I actually pulled a couple smaller tires out and put them up front as planters, which really horrified Eric. He didn't think that was so crafty. And actually I had another one, I think it was about this size. And I filled it completely full of horse manure because I didn't have any dirt. But it was perfect because it grew some of the biggest plants I'd ever seen. And I used it as my son's private little garden area. And to this day, it still randomly grows vegetables on its own. So a couple years ago, I put an ad in the paper for people to pull junk out, and I'd, give them a price for it. I had one guy come out and look at the stuff, and he pretty much said, based on the way stuff was collapsing and piled up, somebody bulldozed an entire barn over and then just buried it all. So I found that kind of interesting because, like I said, there's been no documented buildings at all on this property. The only buildings, I don't know if you can see it, way out there, that barn over there was the original owner maybe 30 years ago of this entire area. Might have been 50 years ago. It's probably going to be closer to my guess. So I don't know if they dumped all their stuff over here because this was just kind of like their junkyard, but it's kind of sad because this is a pond area and it's basically polluted the whole pond. Hey, baby. How are you? You gonna stand on the ice? It's kind of cold. So while you're watching, put your comments down below what you think different things are. And if you find something cool, put it down in the comments what you would use it for. And those of you who are new, don't forget to click the like button and subscribe. Take a look through the rest of my videos on the channel. If you feel like it might be home, click subscribe and click that bell. You gotta click that bell because otherwise you might not ever see me again. Alright, so this is a big square bin of some sort. I'm not sure. Let me know if there's anything in there. I'm gonna stick you in with a rope. So come back out and tell me what's inside. Yes, I do fully well plan to stuff you in every hole that I can find because I know that there's possums back here and other critters. Yeah. Okay, so let's see. We've got more barbed wire fencing. There's another big something back there that's metal. Something right here. Skirting out there. Ooh, barbed wire sticking out on the ground. I don't remember that there. This area changes every year because you can see that the dirt that they pushed over top of it has just been eroding away. Ooh, this is one of those special mushrooms. I think this is a medicinal mushroom. I think I want to call it a reishi mushroom, something like that. So we've got some sort of muffler part, it looks like. Another tire. I don't know what that whole thing is. Oh, that looks like a wheelbarrow right there. Another metal bin. Man, another mattress. Lots and lots of barbed wire. Holy cow. Eat it, Tweety. Another cat. That almost looks like the same lid as my maple syrup containers, but I don't ever use mine for paint, so I know that's not mine. I'm not sure what this is, but this looks like it's in fairly decent condition. Oh, yeah, this is my possum trap, which obviously is not catching any possums at the moment. Now, there's an old bike right there. You guys are in for a cat fight. Oops. All right, you two, break it up. Ouch. Got a mouthful of fur. These two fight all the time. All the time. Alright, so both these cats are neutered, and I'm not joking, they have been raised together. The whole group of barn cats, minus Sassafras, were all raised together as tiny little kittens. Tiny. So, they're all they've ever known. But yet, for whatever reason, they still fight. Well, I should say they just recently started fighting probably last year. And so now this is what they do. And I think honestly it's because Tut became a house cat and he is still just a barn cat. So he's kind of jealous and mad that he doesn't get to come in too. I mean, I wasn't happy about letting Tut as an inside cat just because I didn't want the other cats jealous. I don't know. Anyway, whoo, falling my butt out here. More random stuff. Okay, here's where it gets a little more interesting. Gotta be careful I don't point anything through my... There's a shoe back here. Another mattress. Some metal cords. Another hole down there, look at that. Lots and lots and lots of metal cabling. A mattress frame. A tree that fell over on top of everything. I'm not sure what that is. So there's another glass jar. This area looks like it's kind of been getting... Oh, okay, yeah, there's a tampon applicator. Used tampon right there. More random trash. I don't know what this is. Might be a refrigerator. Whew. And then of course there's stuff sticking up here. I mean, we've got like a big metal thing right here. That almost looks like it could be a tractor hub. And you can see down in here, this hillside is just filled. Look at this. This looks like a disc, doesn't it? It looks like a disc off from a disc, and I just kicked something that was metal over here. Even right here, broken glass. Another metal part that's popping up from something. This area is just a massive treasure trove of random junk. And I don't even know how we would get this out. If you wanted to get it out all in one piece, I don't know that you could. I mean, you have to power wash the hillside with a fire hose, wash it all down into the pond. Yeah. Alright, so here's another, looks like another axle maybe. Right there. I just stepped on something else. And I probably put a hole through my shoe. Chunk of re-rod. Some big old chunks of glass right there. Gosh, man. I can't believe, look at that. That is some thick glass. Big chunk of something. Pickle jar. Pipe pipe. There's more like refrigerator type stuff down there. Whew. Yeah, I mean, this is just nuts. I come through here every year, and every year I find new stuff. It's like a whole new junkyard. There's another something. I'm not sure, that might be another bed something or other. A lot more metal bins down there. That thing is kind of cool. I don't know what that is. Oh, that looks like here, let me get down here and look at this. Hopefully. This looks like it came off, I don't know, it looks like something that swings back and forth. This is really cool. I would definitely pull this out. I don't know where the rest of it is, or what it goes to. An old muffler? Look at this. And it's got a chain, another chain, and I don't even know what all that goes to. Oh, yeah. Here is the actual fertilizer spreader. And I thought there was a sickle bar cutter back here too somewhere. But I don't know. I might have missed it. Ugh. So yeah, this is the actual fertilizer spreader. I mean, look at this. Those are the old tires. This thing is anciently old. Yeah, just a bunch of twisted metal. Got these old big sprocket things with the gears. I mean, this thing is like cool. Oh, and this actually is a cart horse. There's a couple carts back here for kart racing because the property used to be used as a kart track, which kind of makes me wonder if maybe they were the ones that buried everything. But you know, if there was never a barn back here, unless the barn was here so long ago that they just buried it. Oh, there's the sickle bar. I knew I'd seen it right there. Look at that bad boy. Man, those things are pointy. And that looks like a plow. I don't know what any of this other stuff is. Here's another interesting thing right here. It would be cool to pull this stuff out and make art out of it. Oh, there's a hot water heater. I thought there was a bathtub back here. Oh yeah, right over there. There's a bathtub. Looks like a rock. Another drive shaft. Now watch out for barbed wire. Man, this stuff is everywhere. Barbed wire fence posts. I mean, it just goes on and on and on. And all of this is all buried trash. So the only thing I can think of is that this whole thing was like probably somewhat of a gradual downslope. And they just scooped all this dirt out and just pushed it right back up to bury everything. Here's another thing that's cool. So there's another gear right there. I don't know what that is, but that's down in the ground pretty good. There's the bathtub. I'm not sure what that is. It's another plastic bottle, a couple tin cans, big pipe. Ah, it's frozen in there. Big rafter, tires, random tires. You can see this is where I pulled out one of the tires. Ooh, this sounds kind of brittle. I'm not sure what that is. Yeah, I mean, it just keeps going on and on and on. And then over here, there's a big old drain culvert. I think there are a couple drain culverts. And unfortunately, it's just too bad. Look, there's a chunk of barnwood right there, and it looks like it might have burned. See all this stuff? See, there's a cinder block right there. Another, looks like metal fencing. So I don't know. Maybe they didn't bulldoze the barn. Maybe the barn burned down and they just buried everything. It was cheaper that way. A bunch of tires. Something else. A window. Man, So yeah, I don't know. I mean, some of the trash back here is from the 80s, at least as far as I can tell. It's not like a lot of the cans and stuff look like they're from the 50s. But obviously a lot of the junk in here is from way back when. Old farm stuff used a long, long time ago. Is this a rock? I don't know. I can't even tell what's a rock and what's metal anymore. It might just be a rock. So the sad thing is that this would be a really cool area to kind of clear out and use as a nice little pond coming off the back of the house. But unfortunately, I don't know that that's ever going to happen because it would cost a lot to get this crap hauled out. And we're busy enough. So anyway, I hope you enjoyed that little boneyard tour. Just a real quick little synopsis. I had to get this video done, honestly, before it either snowed or the grass started growing. I always forget to shoot this video, and then by the time I think of it, it's buried. So you guys lucked out on having a mild winter. So that is the video of all the junk behind our house. It is not ours, and we have no idea how it got there. If you have any thoughts, put it down below. Maybe you're right. We might never know. Take care, guys, and don't forget to click the like button.